Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. This is part 23 of the series of presentation by myself, Brahmadeshu Narsimhayer Venkataraman, and today's topic is on compensation for land acquisition and a fair value using inflator techniques. Farmland acquisition. The fair value of compensation for farmland acquisition projects by government depends on factors such as interest or the internal rate of return IRR for long term such as 70 years, inflation protection on return on investment and growth of investment perspective. At normal rate of 8% interest, internal rate of return, and inflation protection percentage of 6%, and a monthly return of current value of 45,000 rupees on agricultural land per acre, the fair amount of compensation works out to rupees 2.543 crore, 2 crore 54 lakhs outright compensation, or 45,000 rupees per month first year, increasing at the rate of 6% per annum and so on, and at the 70th year at rupees 25.08 lakh, and also with a growth of 65.99, that is about 66 times of the principal, or rupees 167.8 crore at the end of the 70th year. We can see from this session in demo of web operation the compensation for other factors also. The farmland return are at the rate of 3 lakhs to 9 lakhs per acre, and in the month of December 2020 there was a Times of India article with a family getting a compensation of compensation as of March 12, 2018, that is 4 years ago, an amount of rupees 23.4 crore for land of 9.25 acres for Mumbai-Nagpur Express Highway project. This means that per acre compensation is of the order of rupees 2.53 crore per acre. This turned out to be a current value of over 45,000 rupees per month at the rate of 8% interest and 6% inflation. A higher rate of return will yield more amount. Following is the summary of for the author's findings for 8% interest and inflation varying 5% to 7%. You can see that fair compensation for 7% inflation with only 8% interest rate is 4.97 per acre as against 2.53 in the above case. The summary is shown here in the table form. For 8% interest rate and 6% inflation protection rate per annum for 70 years, the outright compensation is 2.54 lakhs, 2.54 crore, 2 crore 54 lakhs per acre, or 45,000 rupees per month in the first year. Percentage wise, it is just 2.14% of the principal. Next year, 47,700 per month, and so on, increasing at the rate of 6% per year. Percentage wise, the second year is 2.25% of the principal, and so on, increasing, reaching up to a pension of rupees 25.08 lakhs per month in 70th year, percentage wise it is 118% of the principal. A return of 100 and a return of 167.8 crore, that is approximately 66 times growth of principal at the end of 70th year, or rescheduling for further pension with that amount, thus protecting for generations of the landowner. Let us go to the web demo. Let me go to a browser and type bnvenkat.com and go look for land acquisition and master program. This is at the somewhere in the bottom line. They are Inflay Pro, land acquisition and other master calculations. Only a password known. Okay. Here is the menu. Menu has got principal amount, interest rate percent, and other parameters like immediate option or late option. Then mode of compounding, yearly, half yearly, etc. We'll select with this. There is a scheme. This is okay. Then moratorium years, extra moratorium, further. These are for pension schemes. Then further pension, we have to select from here. It is further fraction is either percentage of the default or percentage of the last pension and so on. We have got a inflation set also possible. Why is not that? Okay. At the bottom of it, there is a link for land acquisition sample data. Click this data and we can see the input fields are filled up. And further pension is automatically generated, automatically taken. Auto, which means there will be a growth at the rate of the percentage of inflation protection, and a principal will be there is an extend start amount, first installment amount. This is 45,000 rupees per month. See, there is a monthly compounding, therefore per month we are taken it, and this will automatically adjust the principal. Anyhow, we have to give the principal somewhere nearer to that actual calculation. Anyhow, I have given it as a 1 crore rupees. Let us take the. Now we submit it. It is taking time. It will wait and go to the compensation. This gives the narrations at now inflation protection at 5%, inflation protection at 6%, inflation protection at 6.66% and 7%, etc. It is there is a graph and auditable. Auditable is available at every place. You can click it and get an auto auditable. Now let me close that. There is a summary line. Summary at the bottom of it. Say interest percentage, Inflay Pro rate, and number of terms. Inflay Pro I consider as 5%, 6%, 6.66% and 7%. Against this, if it is outright compensation, at just 5% inflation protection, just compensation of 1 crore 78 lakh 86,000 and odd is sufficient. Let us take the case of this 6%. This is nearer to the current position. For 8% interest and 6% inflation protection, the outright compensation works out to 2.54 crore per acre. Otherwise, 45,000 rupees first year pension per month, 47,700 rupees in the second year pension, and so on. That is increasing at 6% inflation protection. And by 70th year, that is for after 2 or 3 generations, the compensation amount would be 25 lakhs per month, and at the end of 70th year, the final settlement has to be done with 167.80 crore. That is, the principal would have grown to that extent. That can be further rescheduled for pensioning, or the outright compensation can be obtained. See, these lines are clickable. Let us say I click it and go to this 6% graph and so on. And let us take this. For 6%, we can see the auditable. Auditable goes like this: 45,000 rupees per month in the first year, 47,700 rupees in the second year, and so on, and goes up to 70th year. 70th year pension is 25 lakhs 7,000 rupees 940. That is 27.08 lakh per month. And there is a further pension. This is prorated on the from the equator months, equator installments. Further pension is applicable to this immediate pension mode. Immediate pension mode is the first installment starts on the very day of the possession of the very day of the selling. This very day of the selling of the farmland. See, there is an adjustment credit 479 for this. These are happening because of the rounding of errors up to nearest 2 pages. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go to this one. And okay. Like this, it is there for 6%, 6.7%, and so on. See, the outright compensation increases with respect to the inflation protection for the same rate of interest. After 7% inflation protection, the compensation would have been nearly 5 crore. I just double of this. The interest percentage, inflation percentage is only 1% more, but the amount is double, almost double of that. Okay, let me close this. We'll go back to our this one. We'll continue the demo. Continue the session with them. Continue the demo in the next session. We'll take another topic. Okay. Thanks for watching. Those who are not subscribed may please subscribe, comment and share. Thanks. Be in Venkataraman. Let me close it now.